Welcome back, movie fans. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Skynet, cyborgs, and the apocalypse. That's right, we're talking about the latest developments on Terminator 7. Whether you're a die-hard fan of the franchise or just curious about what's next, stick around as we break down everything we know so far. First, let's take a step back and look at the legacy of the Terminator franchise. Created by James Cameron in 1984, the original Terminator introduced us to a dystopian future where machines have taken over the world. The franchise has since grown into a cultural phenomenon with several sequels, TV series, comics, and even video games. But the journey hasn't always been smooth. Over the years, the Terminator series has seen its ups and downs. Terminator 2, Judgment Day, is often hailed as one of the greatest sequels of all time. However, subsequent films like Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, Salvation, Genesis, and Dark Fate received mixed reactions from both fans and critics. This has left the future of the franchise in a somewhat uncertain state, which brings us to the upcoming Terminator 7. So, what do we know about Terminator 7? Official announcements have been scarce, but there's been plenty of speculation and a few hints dropped by key players involved in the franchise. James Cameron, who returned to the series as a producer for Terminator: Dark Fate, has expressed interest in continuing the story. He's mentioned the possibility of exploring new directions and characters, potentially moving away from the traditional focus on John Connor and Sarah Connor. Given the mixed reception of Dark Fate, the studio might be looking to reboot the franchise or take it in a completely new direction. This could mean introducing new characters, exploring different timelines, or even delving deeper into the origins of Skynet and the AI uprising. When it comes to casting, there's a lot of speculation but not many confirmed details. Arnold Schwarzenegger, the face of the franchise, has been a staple in almost every Terminator movie. But with each passing film, the question arises, will he return? While there's no official word yet, fans are hopeful that the iconic actor will reprise his role, even if it's just a cameo. There's also been talk of bringing back Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor, especially since her return in Dark Fate was so well received. But beyond the original cast, let's talk about what fans want to see in Terminator 7. The franchise has always been at its best when it balances action with deep, thought-provoking themes. Fans are hoping for a return to the darker, more intense tone of the original films. There's also a strong desire for a well-written story that does justice to the legacy of the franchise. Many fans have expressed interest in seeing more about the early days of the AI uprising, possibly even a film set entirely in the future war. Others are calling for a focus on new characters and fresh storylines that move away from the familiar faces we've seen so far. Another big question is, who will be at the helm of Terminator 7? James Cameron's involvement would certainly bring a lot of excitement, but he's been busy with his Avatar sequels. There's also a possibility that the studio could bring in a new director with a fresh vision for the franchise. As for the writers, it's crucial that Terminator 7 has a strong script. The last few films suffered from convoluted plots and inconsistent character development. A well-crafted story that honors the original while introducing new elements could be exactly what the franchise needs to get back on track. So, that's everything we know so far about Terminator 7. While there are still many unknowns, the potential for a new chapter in this legendary franchise is certainly exciting. Whether you're hoping for the return of old favorites or eager to see new faces and storylines, there's a lot to look forward to. What do you want to see in Terminator 7? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates on the Terminator franchise and other upcoming movies. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.